This is one of our sites. It's the Sauti Kuu Sports Resource and Vocational Training Center. So it's a center for skilled crafts, and the trades are all around building and construction, auto mechanic, and fashion and design. We have 3 sections. One is orientation period, and the orientation phase is when they go through all the trades and make the decision which trade they want to learn. And then there's the practical exploration phase, which is where they do the practical work. And the very last section is where they do the attachment.
I was in cohort 1. After going through the career pathways, I decided to choose plumbing.
I chose to do agribusiness because I had an interest and a lot of passion in things to do with agriculture, poultry production, and also I just wanted to sort a problem about food security.
They consciously choose a trade, consciously choosing a trade because you want to do it, and owning that trade, respecting that trade, and realizing when you have then learnt and graduated and gone from here and are now practicing that trade, every move you make, everything you create, everything you repair and maintain is your signature, and you must be proud of it.
This is great. So when we have such kind of facilities that come up, it's a big improvement on a society level that encourages one in a personal view that they become an expert on their own on self-employment or employed. So once you have one person encouraging to the other, you have like 10 other people affected, which is a very good thing.
The issues of youth employment, youth employability, youth training are very key. So students live here with the practical knowledge ready just to go out there and practice. They live here already with skills that they've acquired to be employed or to employ themselves or to create employment. They even live here with tools to go and start off their businesses.
With the skills and ideas that I've gotten from my trainers, I can now go to my farm, do some bit of maize and some kales production, and at least from that one, I can earn something small.
Initially, I thought that vocational training courses are not worth me based on the grade I had after my Form 4. After looking for a job for 10 years, I realized that I've wasted a lot of time. Suppose I trained myself on fashion and design, automotive, plumbing, or any other course, I could have been far.
We have youth who are not employed. They finish school, maybe some of them finish primary school, many of them finish high school, even some of them have gone into university, but there are no jobs. So this kind of training, even for someone who's gone to university, will benefit from this kind of training because they come out of here with skills which are already usable.
Sauti Kuu is having the best kind of training. First, they embrace both NIT and TVET programs. So they've integrated this to get the quality in terms of the curriculum. So the students that comes out, in terms of performance, we look at the output in terms of trade test. And we've just realized that they had a number of distinctions and also passes. And there was no failure from the reports we are getting, which means that they are getting quality training because the exam that they did was external. It was not internal, it was not done by their teachers, it was done by external teachers, and they felt fit that they are qualified.
One thing I will tell you, they have top-notch tools up to the market level, the current level. The service tools that they have here is on another class. Secondly, the kind of training they have, the trainers that they have, that's people with a lot of experience, well experienced, that once you have their students with you, they are already in a position of knowing their next steps. And oh yes, they're well experienced. You don't take a lot of time to teach or to direct or to give them directions. Yeah, they're well versed.
The dual training system, we base it on the German model. So there's a section that is theory and a section that is practical work. And this dual system means you combine the two. We do it a little bit modified because what the Germans do is that you study, you go and learn within the college or the institution you're in, and then you go to the company. And very often the company is the one that sponsors you. So you're working as well as training at the same time. And actually, very often you're also earning some money. In our case, because we don't have enough companies that can absorb our young people, we do it here in the center with the help of our partners so that we have 80% of what they do is practical work and 20% is theory.
The general experience given at the practical work site broadens the opportunity for learning, where a student might probably experience different versions of the same thing that they learn in class. Try the different versions because that is practically what the field offers. And also get to learn in terms of the skill gaps that the industry also presents, because industry has people from different backgrounds of training and different knowledge areas. Through that interaction, the student gets a different learning platform from what is in the classroom environment, what Sauti Kuu itself offers. That broadens the mind because the student is prepared to serve the industry.
Anytime any attachments or interns I have, I will always give them an example of Sauti Kuu. They're very disciplined, they're very clean, they keep time, they're very time conscious. So if I'm looking forward to get more interns or the attachments, in fact I always ask if I can get more attachments from their end that can be an example to other institutions at the same time. So for me, I would prefer having more interns from Sauti Kuu more than any other place.
We want the companies to also own our vocational training center and also come and source young people from the vocational training center and also realize exactly what we're doing so they value our young people when our young people go out to them. And we get the feedback. We're told they're very respectful, they work very well, they're very knowledgeable. All of this information is very important and we need the feedback, hence also the meetings, but also we need to have them in the boat with us so that we always have the possibility of sending our young people, not just for attachments, but also to get jobs.
Employers, what they are after is productivity. And they pay you as per your productivity. That is the output. Not only the knowledge, but the doing. So when they employ, they look at somebody who can do the actual work. If it is masonry, they want somebody who can build the house. They want somebody who can plaster the house. They want somebody who can be a steel fixer. So the outcome, and the outcome should be that quality outcome. That is what the employers would want, and that is what they pay for.
For us, very importantly, is having that access to companies, to institutions that will allow our young people to go there and do trainings, do attachments, go and do an exchange, and they come to us also and maybe do a master class in a particular field within their vocation, and also have exchange scenarios where we train our company staff while we're also training our young people. So we're sharing the knowledge, we're circulating the knowledge just to make sure that these young people get as much exposure and as much information as they need in order to be able to carry out their trade.
To us as a company, we feel that we are seeing a more futuristic engagement with Sauti Kuu because we also desire to sharpen skills of the staff we have. That means we need Sauti Kuu as well. Being a local partner, it's cheaper to train from within your environment than send our staff for further technical training away from our work areas. That becomes a need that is near mutual. While at the same time, being in the proximity of where Sauti Kuu is, we also aspire to stay afloat in our industry. That means having more work opportunities, and that means you are able to engage more with the institution by still offering them more training, industrial training opportunities, and not just that, but also employing from Sauti Kuu.
The exposure that the students find here is unmatched.
So now I can say I act like a game changer there within our village where I'm coming from, because now I can do plumbing, which I never doing before. And even if some of my friends seeing me, they are seeing a change in me.
Let's take our children to vocational training center. They train themselves, they'll get employment. and it is express employment. The child train him or herself as a salonist. This person will come and do people braiding of hair. A tailor will be making our garments.
When you go at a vocational training center, what you got to do is ask about your interest and your passion. So if you have interest and you have passion in what you want to do, you'll succeed in everything that you will do there.
We felt that we need to give the young people a chance for employment and with a profession, with skills that can enable them to always have a job and be able to earn money.
It will reduce the level of unemployment and helplessness and hopelessness among our youth.
I will appreciate Daktari for what she has done for us.
To the Sauti Kuu fraternity, thank you, and I wish that you continue with the same thing you are doing. It is helping a lot of youth in the community.
This is the future. It's not done for now, it's done for generations to come.
It's done a lot to show young people that vocational training is something of great value. I think they're proud to be here, to be graduates of this institution, and the community knows about it.